What if I told you that you're right now going to quantum leap into your best possible reality? You probably look at me and think, no, because my life is literally falling apart. I'm at rock bottom. And I'm here to tell you that's the best part of life. Being at rock bottom, feeling like your life is falling apart, is literally the sign that you're quantum leaping into a new reality. Anytime in my life where I thought like, oh my God, my life is falling apart, whatever, the next moment I had a completely different life and my life actually leveled up. Now, in order for you to get the life that you want, you need to be able to let go of a life that was keeping you stagnant and comfortable. And see, for our brain, it is very good to be comfortable and stagnant because your brain wants to keep you safe. Before we enter a new reality, what is going to happen? Our old life needs to go. Why? Because we need to make space for those new things to come in. So some friends that you have that were not for your highest good, they will get removed. If your partner was not for your highest good, they will get removed or things will get revealed to you. If your job was not fulfilling you or for your highest good, that job will also go. And now you think like, oh my God, I'm being punished. The universe or God is punishing me, but they're not. They're making space for your new things to come in. You're about to receive such big blessings and you cannot even see it for yourself. I promise you that. But there is one thing that you need to do, and that is stop having fear. That's it. Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will tell you how you can stop having fear and how you can enter your best possible timeline. First thing, when you're entering a new timeline, what you need to be really clear for yourself is why. Why are you doing this? Have your reason why. See, for example, when I started out doing social media and everything, my reason why was helping my family and helping the world. So for me, that was the thing that kept me going constantly. Now that I have a child, my child is the reason why I keep going. Are your parents struggling? Do you have a child that you need to take care of? Do you want to take care of your loved ones? Those are good reasons. Because look, when you have a reason why, you will constantly remind yourself, this is what I'm doing it for, and you will keep going. Even if you just do it for yourself because you finally want that body that you always wanted, that's a great reason why. Why do you need to get rid of fear? Listen, fear lowers your vibration. Now what happens? We are all able to manifest. We are born with pure consciousness, pure potential into this world, and then we're born to manifest. But what happens? We are fed with negative news. We are fed with all this negativity. And what happens is we get scared. And when we get scared, we keep manifesting bad things into our lives. Because for example, look, I realized I'm manifesting all of my fears. Like I was scared of having an emergency C-section, for example. What happened? I got the emergency C-section. Why? Because I was constantly sending strong energy towards emergency C-section. Now, God and universe, they don't know that's not what I want. They just know that strong energy is being sent towards that. So what happened? I attracted it into my life. So be very, very intentional with what you ruminate on and what you think about on a daily basis, because you're attracting that. 99% of the world is in a low vibrational state, and that's why most of them will never accomplish anything. But if you want to be a part of the 1%, you need to shift your perspective. You need to become intentional about what you consume, because what you consume is who you are, okay? You're watching all these wars on TV. You're watching all this gossip and whatever and celebrity bullshit, eating the most disgusting food that's not healthy for your body. Now, that is how your reality will look like and how you will feel. Now, if you start thinking like, you know what? Let me not watch this negative. Let me watch about human kindness. Let me watch about good things. Let me educate myself more and let me be mindful about what I put inside of my mind and body. Watch how your life will shift. Just when you do that, watch how your life will shift and how better you will feel about yourself. See, most of you guys don't come from a privileged situation, but you act like you're privileged. You're watching all of these things and you don't have discipline and you act like you don't care. But what are you going to do? You know you have nothing to fall back on. You only have yourself, right? So you need to create extreme discipline for yourself. When you say that you are going to do something, then you have to go and do it. And see, it doesn't have to be difficult. You can choose one thing that you focus on. And when you focus on that one thing, all the rest will align. Let's say you have all these problems, okay? You have no money, you need to pay your rent, and you have no friends. Okay, you have all these problems. What are you going to do right now? you are going to right now find a job that pays you money. It doesn't matter whether it's not a job that you want a career for or whatever, just a job that gives you money so that right now you can have money in the bank, you can pay your rent, and you will find friends at work. You just fixed all of those problems by focusing on one thing. See, when our brain thinks that the problems are too big and it's overwhelming and we have too many things to do, brain doesn't want to do anything. It just wants to keep you safe and comfortable. It doesn't want to make you successful. For example, even if you think, okay, I just want to be focused on being beautiful. So you're like, I'm going to get my dream body. That's it, okay? Then all of a sudden you start working out, you start working on your body. You notice you love yourself more because you're like, wow, I look so good. I'm so confident because I actually did what I said I was going to do. And then all of a sudden you realize you're attracting love from other people. You're attracting like all these people that want to help you and be there for you. And you're like, wow, how did this happen? And it's because you finally started loving yourself. So now you're radiating from a consciousness that is giving out love. As you guys know, I had big life transitions recently. And since becoming a mother, I have really been trying to understand myself again. This is where I just went directly to BetterHelp and I started my therapy because I feel like BetterHelp creates such a safe space for me to understand myself again and to know what my purpose is in life and where I can go. Therapy just creates a safe space where you can talk to someone, understand yourself on a deeper level, and just really talk about how you really feel. And I feel like everyone just needs a safe space. That's why I would like to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. BetterHelp is on a mission to make therapy way easier. With BetterHelp, a therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from a new perspective. With BetterHelp, the process could not be easier. You just fill out a questionnaire and BetterHelp match you with a therapist in as little as a couple days. BetterHelp will match you with a therapist based on your preferences, their own clinical experience, and over a decade of matching expertise. If you think that you might benefit from therapy, then click the link in the description down below or visit betterhelp.com/wizardliz to get 10% off your first month. Oh yeah! You have to make things your second nature. You know how you brush your teeth in the day? The same thing should be about your daily habits. For example, the way you talk to yourself. When some negative thing comes in your head and it's like, oh, you're so ugly. 3 times tell yourself, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. Now, it's not because you're literally like lying to yourself or whatever. No, it's because you are going to rewire your brain into believing that you are. And I'm telling you, even if you don't believe it at the moment, if you keep telling yourself that, you're going to become it. See, you can be the most beautiful person on earth, but if you don't believe that you're beautiful, and if you don't tell yourself you're beautiful, other people will not find you that attractive. Now, I've seen people in my life that weren't like crazy attractive, but literally their energy was so attractive because they were so confident in themselves and they genuinely loved who they are. And like you couldn't help but literally become obsessed with them because that was what they were constantly radiating is I am enough. You have to keep telling yourself on a daily basis, I am here and I am enough. I deserve to be seen. See, a lot of you guys have these fears and you don't even realize that those fears didn't even come from you. So a lot of you guys are afraid to put yourself out there or to be seen or even speak up for yourself. Why is that? Because you as a baby, when you were born, you did not have those fears. Where did that come from? Did someone silence your voice down the line? Think about it, right? So when you realize like, wait a minute, I put myself in a box that wasn't even created by me. When you realize where that fear is coming from, you can work on it and you can work on reprogramming your mind into freedom. Because fear keeps you stuck in a jail. And on the other side, you have freedom. Because once you stop caring about what people think about you, because honestly, you're going to realize that no one is thinking about you and you're making yourself way more important in other people's heads than you really are. Then you're gonna realize, oh my God, wait a minute, I put myself in a box for no reason. Another thing is have the I can handle it mindset. Know that whatever comes your way, you can handle. Look, I'm a person, I know that whatever happens, unless it's death, I can survive. Anything, okay, anything. Because I wired myself that way. I had to, from a young age, pick myself up again and again. And I've had so many situations in my life happen where my life completely fell apart, but I picked myself up again. because I do not have the privilege to sit and do nothing in my life and just ruminate on the bad things. I don't have that privilege. I don't have anything else backing me but myself. So I need to keep showing up. If that is also your situation, then get up and do something about it. Otherwise, you will every day find an excuse. But in a year, you will still be at the same place. Why would you do that? If you start today, in the present moment, your future will look beautiful. But if you're sitting today and you're like, oh, I wonder what's going to happen in the future. Well, if you do nothing today, nothing is going to happen in the future. Nothing is going to change, honey. Or if you're sitting and you're constantly thinking about, but this happened in the past. It's happening because you're thinking about it. It's not happening right now, right? It already passed. But constantly in your mind, you're torturing yourself again and again over something that is long gone. If you knew that you could handle anything that came your way, what would you fear? You would have no fears. You would go out there and literally do whatever because you knew you could handle it. So stop thinking, what if this happens? Why don't you think good things? Why don't you think, what if this works out? What if I have the best life ever? What if I accomplish all the goals that I want? Why don't you think positively? See, when you're in rock bottom, what do you have to lose? Anyways, your life looks like shit right now. So the only thing you should do right now is just think positive. Become so delusionally confident in yourself. Tell yourself like a crazy person every day that you're the most amazing thing on earth. Just know that if God put you in this earth, if you're breathing right now, you have a shot at life. I am not special. It's not because I'm the chosen one and that's why I made it. No, I just refused to give up on myself, and I literally went and I saw a future greater than my situation, and I went towards that goal. I knew where I was going, and a lot of you guys don't make it because you don't know where you're going. You're like a chicken without a head. You're just walking around like this. That's why you have to know where are you going and why are you going, and you keep going. Like, you know how horses have these things on their eyes and they can only see in front? That's how you should be. You do not look back. You do not look anywhere, because if you do that, you know it's gonna set you back in life.